go from eFlorbal, worldwide shipper of everything you need for florbal. Very nifty, very convenient. Let's get started. Today we're going to perform the sacred art of changing a grip on a florbal stick, but not just any old way. We're going to explore a few different ways of putting on a new grip. And in order to do that, we need to start by removing the old grip. So let's take a closer look at that, shall we? We are going to find this small piece of plastic at the very bottom of the grip, and we are going to remove that. Here comes the tricky bit. The grip isn't just the grip. It usually comes with a very small thin plastic strip which has glue on it. You need to make sure that you get that plastic strip with the grip so that it doesn't get stuck to the shaft. And then all you need to do is pull and pull and pull until the original grip has come off. Takes a bit of time. Thank God I can edit this. This wouldn't be a fun video if you had to sit through all of this. Bada bim, bada boom. And just like that, the old grip is gone. Perhaps the most difficult part of putting on a new grip is the very start of it, and luckily I have a little trick up my sleeve. Instead of putting the grip on aligned with the shaft like this, we are going to put the grip on at a slight angle down there. This right here gives you a little bit of leeway to come around with this bit of the grip to get it properly attached. This technique also makes the grip not do weird little folds or crinkles at the top. Very nifty. Once you've properly attached the grip to the top of the stick, there are essentially 4 different ways of putting on a new grip using a combination of 2 different techniques. To start, you can either attach the grip by pulling very tightly and stretching the grip out as much as you can, which will give a tighter and slightly harder feel to the texture of the grip. Or you can just very gently apply the grip as you twist the stick to make sure that the grip is on properly, but you don't pull as hard. This will give you a slightly thicker feel to the grip compared to if you'd apply the grip by pulling very tightly. Secondly, when you apply the grip, you can choose to apply it edge to edge, which will give you a very smooth feeling because there won't be any ridges anywhere, meaning the grip will be quite flat and smooth throughout. Or instead of applying the grip edge to edge, you leave a small gap at the very bottom of where you apply the grip, which function as little valleys for your fingers to rest on, a sort of holding place for your hand. This might be a little bit confusing, but bear with me and I'll try to explain it properly. 4 different ways of putting on a new grip by using a combination of 2 techniques. You can apply the grip very tightly by pulling a lot, or you can apply it gently, which will give a softer feel to it. You can put the grip on edge to edge, or you can leave a small gap between the edges of the grip, which will create ridges for you. One technique isn't necessarily better than the other, it's a matter of preference. All of these different methods of applying the grip will give different characteristics. A gently applied grip with a bit of distance between the edges of the grip will give you a softer and thicker feel, but also give you these nice ridges for your hands. And if you apply a grip gently, but you put the edges slightly on top of each other, you'll still get this thick, soft feel, but you'll also get a softer texture throughout the grip. And if you put the grip on very tightly, but you still leave a bit of a gap between the edges, then you'll get a harder feel to the grip, but you'll also get these ridges as a nice placeholder for your hands. And finally, if you wrap the grip very tightly, but you put the edges slightly over one another, you get a very hard feeling to the grip, but it'll also be smooth throughout. So those are 4 different characteristics that you can achieve by different ways of putting on a grip. Good to know, isn't it? Very good to know. And once you've decided which feel is suitable for you, you just follow that pattern. Once you get down to this line here where the grip is supposed to end, you can cut the grip to make it fit properly. Or you can cut it way earlier like Jan Zaug. He might as well use a tennis grip. I'm not sure what's going on here. Anyway, in order to make the grip wrap up in a straight line at the bottom, you can make a small reference cut here, and then a second cut here, which is where the grip will end. Take a pair of scissors and make the cut, and voila, you now have a straight line. Finish wrapping up the grip and it should look something like this. The importance of doing this lies in making sure that the stick remains its proper balance. If you've shortened your stick, then make sure to compensate for that when finishing up your grip. The grips are originally 200 centimeters long, and that ensures that they fit all sticks. And we're good to go. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And that's it, you're all done. Go enjoy your new grip. Or if you haven't got a new grip, go check one out on eFlorbal.net. Get the grey one, it's the best one.